Hello friends, welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Today we're going to talk about a topic that will make your hair stand on end. Today we're going to know all about the secrets of electricity. Wow. What comes to your mind when we talk about electricity? A lamp? A computer? A blender? A huge lightning bolt in the sky? Of course, because electricity is the most popular form of energy. Electricity is a type of energy that can be contained in one place or that can move from one place to another. When it is in one place, it is called static electricity. When it moves from one place to another, it is called current electricity or electric current. Simple, right? Let's start with static electricity. All objects are made up of atoms. And atoms have positive and negative electrical charges. Usually these charges are balanced. This means that the negative and the positive charges are equal. Well, when two objects rub together, the electrical charges of their atoms become unbalanced and pass from one object to the other, generating electricity. For example, if we rub our hair with a plastic comb, the negative charges of the hair pass to the comb. Comb becomes negatively charged, while the hair, by losing negative charge, remains positively charged. The opposite charges attract each other, and that's why when we bring the comb close to our hair, wow, we get a troll hairdo! And the same happens when we rub a pen with a wool cloth. It changes the charge and is able to attract small pieces of paper. It looks like magic! Static electricity works just like a magnet. Objects charged with different electric charges attract each other. And on the other hand, objects charged with the same electric charge repel each other. Remember that static electricity is the accumulation of electric charge, positive or negative, on an object. However, electric charge can also move from one object to another when there is something between them that acts as a conductor. For example, between the clouds of a storm and the Earth's surface, there is a large difference in electrical charge. The charge of the cloud is negative, and the charge of the Earth is positive. When the electric charge passes from the cloud to the ground through the air is a conductor. Lightning is produced. Lightning is electric current. We call electric current the movement of electric charge through objects or media capable of conducting it. Yoo-hoo! For example, the wires that bring electricity into our homes are capable of carrying large amounts of electric current. The energy from this electric current can be transformed into light, and it runs computers and mixers. And we're right back to where we started the video. Electricity doesn't have so many secrets now, does it? Just remember that electric wires must be handled with care. If the electric current goes through our body, it can give us a shock. Ow! And it hurts us very badly. Goodbye, friends. Until the next video.
Search us and subscribe to Happy Learning's YouTube channel.
Hello friends, welcome to a new Happy Learning video. I spy with my little eye. What do you see? I don't know what you see, but I do know why you see it. Do you want to know how? Well, today we're going to meet a friend of mine who is constantly traveling and very necessary to see everything that surrounds us. Light. Light is extremely silent, but we all know very well when it is there and when it is not. Uh-oh! It is that makes us enjoy the landscapes, the colors, the beauty, and the books. We know that it can go through a glass window, but it can't go through a wooden door. And we know everything is much more beautiful with it. But what is light? Light is a form of energy, and we perceive it through our eyes, thanks to our sense of sight. If we close our eyes, we don't see if there is light or not. There are two types of light sources: natural and artificial. Natural light sources are those that come from nature. And you think of any? Yes, the sun. The sun is the most important source of natural light. There is also fire and lightning that lights up the sky on a stormy night. How scary! Did you know that there are animals that also emit light? Fireflies produce light inside their bodies. And also some jellyfish are fluorescent. They're so beautiful. But people are not luminous. Nature didn't give us that ability. So, we have to find our own way to keep our way lit during the hours of darkness. And we did it really well. We invented artificial light sources, light bulbs, lamps, fluorescent lights, torches, and many other things. Light is never still and travels in a straight line in the form of rays. Did you know that light travels faster than anything else in the world? It's incredible! It holds the speed record. And now that we know what light is, let's review. Light is a form of energy that we perceive through our senses of sight. There are two sources of light: the natural sources, such as the sun, fire, and lightning, and artificial sources, such as light bulbs or torches. Light travels in a straight line in all directions, and it travels very, very fast. And speaking of speed, I'm running late to play before it gets dark. Bye-bye, friends. Until the next video.
Search us and subscribe to Happy Learning's YouTube channel.
Hello, friends. Welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Have you ever wondered why the television in your house works, the streetlights light up, or a sailboat moves? The answer is very easy, because everything works thanks to something wonderful called energy. Let's get to know it. The first thing we need to know is, what is energy? Well, energy is like a magical force that makes everything work. It gives us light, heat, and the ability to move. And move things. Without energy, everything would be still, silent, and dark. How boring! But how do you get energy? Energy is obtained thanks to renewable energy sources and non-renewable energy sources. Renewable energy sources are like inexhaustible treasures. They never run out. The sun, for example, is an incredible source of energy. It gives us light, heat, and its rays can be converted into electricity, which we can use in our homes. It also makes fruit grow so that we can eat them and produce our own energy. The energy in the sun gives us something called solar energy. Wind is also a renewable source of energy because it never is used up. Thanks to the wind surface can sail this fast. Or these big windmills can generate a lot of electricity. This energy is called aeolic energy. Because Aeolus was the Greek god of the winds. Water also gives us a lot of energy thanks to its movement. The currents of rivers and the force of waterfalls are converted into electrical energy in hydroelectric power plants. This type of energy is called, logically, hydroelectric energy. Non-renewable energy sources are those that are used up. They are exhausted. They are not renewed. Oil, for example, is found underground and is used to make fuels such as gasoline. We use so much oil that there is less and less of it. The same goes for coal or gas, which we use to heat our homes. Although these sources give us a lot of energy, it is important to know that they are running out and that they are really polluting our planet. The truth is that they are not very good. Well, now we know what energy and renewable energy sources are, as well as non-renewable one. But before we say goodbye, we want to tell you that you have to take care of our planet. That renewable energies are the environment's best friend, and we have to save electricity and water to pollute less. If each one of us respects and takes care of everything that surrounds us, we will live in a healthier and happier world. Goodbye, friends. Until the next video.
Search us and subscribe to Happy Learning's YouTube channel.
Hello, friends. Welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Today, we're going to get our act together because we're going to learn something very, very important. Something that makes lamps light up, airplanes fly, plants grow, and above all, that we can wake up every morning with the strength to seize the day and learn thousands of new things. Today, we're going to learn amazing things about energy. Energy is everywhere and is cause of all the change that occurs around us. All of them? Yes, because energy can come up in many forms, as electrical energy, as thermal energy, as chemical energy, as light energy, as kinetic energy, or even as sound energy. The first form of energy that we're going to look at is the electrical energy. Well, actually, we already know it. It is the one that allows many households' appliances to function. That's why they are called electro-domestic. Electrical energy is produced in a natural way in storms because it is what lightning has. It can also be produced artificially in power plants, like this one, and then conducted through cables to the sockets in our homes, and from there to our computers, for example. Another popular form of energy is thermal or heat energy. Yes, that's right, heat. It is the energy emitted by bodies that are hot, like the radiators that heat our homes, or the fire in the kitchen, where this delicious food is being prepared. Yum! It looks spectacular. Light energy is the energy possessed by bodies that emit light, such as the sun, this candle, or these light bulbs. Without light energy, we would not see anything at all.
Uh-oh!
And plants would not be able to photosynthesize. A very curious form of energy is chemical energy. It occurs, for example, when we eat. The food we eat has chemical energy stored inside it. When our body digests these foods, it releases and takes advantage of the chemical energy they have inside. And thanks to it, we have the strength to play, do sports, or study. Thanks to this energy, we are alive. So remember to eat very healthy and balanced. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion and is produced by the movement of bodies. The higher the speed, the more energy is produced. Hey, watch out! Sound energy is, as its name suggests, energy of sound. It is the one that somebody's produced when vibrating, as, for example, on the surface of the speaker or the voice of the singer. Do you know that some opera singers are able to produce so much energy with their voice that they can make a crystal glass explode? Isn't it incredible? One very important thing about energy that you must know and never forget is that energy is never, 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 never destroyed, only transformed. For example, electrical energy can be converted into heat energy, heat energy into chemical energy, chemical energy into kinetic energy, and so on to infinity and beyond. So remember, energy is never destroyed. It is only transformed. And now, I'm going to transform all this energy I have after eating so many vitamins.
Yoo-hoo!
Goodbye, friends. See you in the next video.
Search us and subscribe to Happy Learning's YouTube channel.
Hello, do you know who I am? I am the Earth. Yes, this very planet. And I would like to ask you for your help, as there is something that is harming me. And you, yes, you can help me. Did you know that people consume a large amount of energy daily in practically everything they do. And did you know that they are both clean and dirty energies? The dirty energies are those which release gases into the air, which cause the greenhouse effect. They come from coal, gas, and oil. The dirty energies also produce toxic residues, such as nuclear energy. When people use these energies for their cars, to heat their houses, or turn on their computers, I become more and more ill. I become hotter, and the air that surrounds me and which you breathe ceases to be pure, and that's also harmful to you. And yet, there are other types of energies that don't harm me and at the same time allow you to warm up your homes or turn on your computer. These are the clean energies, also known as renewable energy. Have you heard of them? Solar and wind energy are both clean energies. The sun and the wind produce clean energy, and thanks to them, you can continue turning on the lights or showering with hot water without harming me, without contaminating. As I want to stay clean and healthy, and I believe you do too, I'm going to ask you to make small but important changes to your lifestyle. And some of them will also give you more strength and energy. Do you want to know how you can win the battle against dirty energy? You can ask your parents to take you to school on foot or by public transport. Like that, you won't be consuming diesel oil or gasoline, which are both dirty energies. And don't forget, if you walk or ride your bicycle more often, you will become stronger and fitter. You can also take showers instead of baths, which use less water, meaning less energy to heat it. Go up and down the stairs, because the elevator also uses energy, doesn't it? If you were to do these things, and a few more that you can think of which can save energy, I will be happier and cleaner. By making intelligent decisions and working all together, we can make it happen. Because, as you know, children can make a world of difference.
Search us and subscribe to Happy Learning's YouTube channel.